You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, as you know, the biggest name in this year's NBA draft is actually a player that probably can't even play in the NBA. That would actually be one of Bronny James, LeBron James' son. Now, LeBron has been on record that he actually wants to play his final season with his son. And what happened? Bronny James now has declared for the NBA draft. Also, Rich Paul, LeBron James' agent, came out and said that LeBron is a free agent because LeBron actually has a player option to remain in LA that's going to pay him something like $52 million a year. He opted out. Folks, we got some bombshell news here on Bronny James. Now, Bronny James played for USC. Of course, he actually went into the portal after this season because this guy really is not draft worthy. The only thing, in my opinion, that will make him draft worthy is the name on the back of his jersey. James, that's it. Because the big catch is really LeBron and not Bronny. Bronny only averaged less than 5 points per game for USC. And also, by the way, he only shot something like 34% from the field. Now, he almost died. Technically, he really did die. His heart stopped. And I'm glad that he's okay right now. But folks, the fits seems to be in right now on the NBA future of Bronny James. Let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We appreciate the support. So here we go. Check this out, guys. Bronny James makes final NBA draft decision, and it's not justified at all. This is David Hoodstead over here on Outkick. Bronny James will not return to college. Yeah, it's a done deal. He is not going to college, guys. So if he does not get drafted, where's that actually going to leave him? Maybe the fits is in, because let's keep going on here. LeBron James' oldest son will stay in the NBA draft, Clutch Sports CEO Rich Paul told ESPN. The former USC guard had also entered the transfer portal to keep his college eligibility open, but that is now off the table. His path forward is to the NBA. To make matters even more interesting, Paul informed ESPN that Bronny will not sign a two-way contract. That means he'll only agree to a deal that keeps him in the NBA as a rookie. Other words, guys, he don't want to go to the G League. He don't want to go there because I believe if you actually go to the G League, you actually, let's say you drafted, but you end up in the G League, they actually pay you your NBA salary, if I'm not mistaken. So Bronny, who actually wants to go to the NBA, is saying, nah, you're not going to send me down to the G League. A player that nobody actually thinks is actually draftable. This is the demands of him. Quote, Bronny's draft range is wide. He's a really good prospect who has a lot of room for growth. It only takes one team. I don't care where that team is. It could be number 1, ain't happening, or 58. But I do care about the plan, the development, the team strategy, the opportunity, and the financial commitment. That's why I'm not doing a two-way deal. Every team understands that, Paul explained. So if a team drafts Bronny, they're going to have to know he will be on the roster. No other way to put it. Bronny will be on a roster. That is the demands. Even if he's not actually good enough to be on the team. Wow. Translation, Bronny will take up an active spot on the NBA roster, whether his talent justifies it or not. Exactly. For a player that ESPN actually took off their draft board because they said, man, he's just not good. And him at the combine, man, the scouts are saying no team would actually draft him. Wow. Here's the kicker. This all boils down to LeBron James using his power to get a team, the Lakers most likely, to draft his son. Now, from what we actually understand, Bronny has workout scheduled, but he only will work out with two teams, the Suns and the Lakers. Yeah. He averaged 4.8 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, 2.1 assists per game, and shot a horrible 36.6% from the field. Okay, I thought it was 34, but still, that's still bad. And 26.7% from 3 in 25 games for the Trojans. Remember, this is with college level players actually defending him. College level players. Just imagine, man, what NBA defenders would do to him. I mean, this is crazy, man. This is crazy that these demands have actually been put out there. And maybe the fix is in with the Lakers, man. Maybe LeBron opted out. He was thinking, you know what? I can actually play my son. The Lakers draft him. No two-way contract. I play with him. Also, I get $164 million because that's the word out there, is that the Lakers want LeBron James back for 3 years, $164 million. And this Lakers team is really going nowhere, man. I mean, the tenure of LeBron James with the Lakers has been a failure. A complete failure. Don't give me that Mickey Mouse ring, man. Nobody actually appreciates that title. Basically, they're saying it don't count. I mean, like, almost all the teams in the NBA weren't even in that bubble. They weren't. I mean, it was quite different, man. I mean, for a player like Bronny James, who doesn't have the juice to probably make it in the league, these are the demands? Really? I mean, what other player, man, that is pretty much a walk-on, because that's essentially what Bronny is, man, a walk-on, can actually make these kind of demands? And now he's saying he's not going back to college. It is NBA or nothing. What if, man, he actually goes out there, gets undrafted, and still doesn't return to school? What is he going to do? Is he going overseas to play professionally? I don't know, man. This could actually backfire on LeBron and Bronny James. This could be a complete embarrassment, guys. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.